I'm just wanting to get on here and talk a little bit about my current journey of participating in the Miss Veteran America competition and what that means, and provide you guys with some information about it. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that while I am doing my makeup. I have to make a video for something that we're putting together for this Miss Veteran America, and I'm going to do my makeup for that. So starting with this nail mucin stuff, I think it's working really well for my skin. So okay, so if you don't know me, my name is Amber Enriquez. I live in St. Cloud, Florida, and I have been here for about 12 years. And I served in the military. I was in the Marines from 2000 to 2008. I served for 8 years. I did one tour in Iraq, and then came back and started a family, and got out after 8 years. So I worked for 4 extra years as a civilian with the Marine Corps, and then I got a job with another federal agency and moved out here to Florida. So I've been in Florida for a little over 12 years now, and my family and I absolutely love it. I have some notes down here, so if you see me looking down, that's what it is. Next thing I'm going to use is my actual moisturizer. I use the LMS. It's called Superfood. It's really moisturizing and keeps my skin moist for a long time. Okay, so the next thing, who is Miss Veteran America? What does she represent? What does that mean? So Miss Veteran America, what this organization does is that they provide resources and tools to house these homeless women veterans, and possibly if they have children, their children. So that's what their responsibility is as Miss Veteran America. If you're selected, you pretty much, that year that you are crowned Miss Veteran America, you're going to be advocating for final salute, and to raise awareness that this is an issue that needs to be addressed, and we need resources. I want to talk a little bit about my experience when I transitioned out, and how I was able to, I wouldn't say successfully transition, because it was, I did successfully transition out of the military, but there were some struggles, and some, just my experience of transitioning out. So I'm going to be using this stick. It's really good to fill in pores. It's Wet n Wild. It's really good. I love it. So when I got in the Marine Corps, I had 8 years in. I had very little college. I had gone, not very little college, I had gone to a graduate program without being in post-secondary school. From USD, they had a paralegal program that was supposed to be a graduate level. And since I was a legal Marine, the director of our legal office got us kind of like a waiver where we could participate in the program even if we didn't have our bachelor's degree yet. So it was a really unique opportunity that I was provided, that would definitely help me in my career after I got out of the military. Like many of us in the military, we get in trouble. We're young, and I did get into some trouble when I was in the Marine Corps. So I got to rank of sergeant, but when I got out, I was a corporal. I was married, had 2 children, and I really had no idea what I was going to do when I was get out. My plan obviously was become a paralegal, because that's what I had. I had my paralegal certification, and I had my experience in the military pretty much working as a paralegal. I worked for JAG attorneys. I worked for the family law office. I'm using this Tarte pore putty also to fill in these pores a little bit more. And that was my experience. So that was my plan, was to become a paralegal. Now, when I was in the military, I'll say I had some amazing female mentors that, just taught me about life, taught me how to be strong, how to be resilient, how to bounce back from things. And one of them actually, stepped out for me. She heard there was a position, a GS position opening downstairs from where we worked. It was a paralegal type job. It was working with Freedom of Information Act for the Marine Corps, and she put my name in. I applied, and thank the Lord, I got the position. So that's when I started my civilian federal career, was right out of the Marine Corps. So I did go on jobs though. I was looking for a while, probably about 2 months of on the street. Back then we didn't really have like all the social media, so it was really going to offices and handing out my resumes. And as I got closer and closer to me transitioning out, I was getting a little scared that I possibly wouldn't be able to find anything right away. So that was heaven sent that I did get that position. But before all of that, I did participate in the TAPS program. So that's the Transition Assistance Program. And it's supposed to be required for all service members to help you with your transition out. And what they provide is resume work, help you find jobs. They even can set up appointments and interviews possibly. So that's a really great program to take advantage of. I would really pay attention to that. They also have VA reps that come in and they help look at your health records so that you could possibly file for VA disability, and that could really be a help for you when you're getting out, just to have a little bit of cushion while you're trying to find a job. So that's essential too, is going to the VA, filing for disability if you feel you rate it, and having that taken care of. So but all in all, not everybody has that good experience that I had, and the people supporting them. There's some units that maybe there's only 1 or 2 females in, and they just don't understand the challenge that us females have when we're getting out, especially as a veteran. We've faced a lot of hurdles and a lot of struggles, and what Final Salute is doing is amazing. They literally provide emergency shelter. They help ladies with their budgets and figuring out what they need and all of that. And it's a really important organization that I feel needs our help, and just need support and resources. Resources is really what they need. Funding for these ladies is a huge part of helping them, because we need to provide shelter, food, sometimes clothing, things like that, and that costs money. So the biggest way that you would be able to support me in this journey would be to possibly donate or consider sponsoring me. That would just be like the biggest way, and sharing any of my social medias. That's a part of it too, because advocating, we need to have a presence in the social media platforms so that we can continue to advocate for the homeless women, veterans, and their children. So next thing I'm going to use is concealer. This is just the Incognito from Wet n Wild. Also looks like I'm using a lot of Wet n Wild. So now a little bit about the pageant and my experience so far. So what happened is, I've just always had a desire to help others. If you know me, you know that I'm big at mentoring youth, and our girls are just so important that we help them and mentor them, and just give them a little extra love. That's all of our teens, all of our young people. That's what they need. They need extra love, support, understanding, guidance. Um, Sometimes a kick in the behind to get them going. But we can't give up on our youth, and that's one of my big things is our youth. But I was looking for um, a way that I could expand that to my ladies out there. I'm super passionate about women. Women are just so powerful and resilient. Uh, we provide so much love for our families. We give everything that we have to our families, and then we have struggles. We have our own personal struggles, and women have just always been have had a big place in my heart. The next thing I'm going to use is this LA Girl Contour Envy. It's amazing. I love it. So one day I was opening up my mail from Wounded Warrior. Oh, we get like a flyer either monthly or I think it's monthly. It might be weekly, but anyways, I was going through that and I saw kind of like an information blurb on there about the Miss Veteran America pageant or competition, not a pageant. And it quickly got my attention. When I researched further to figure out what they were about, it even more got my attention because helping women and then being able to have it specifically be women veterans, hello, that's like a dream come true for me. Women are just so important to me. I don't know, I don't want to get emotional or anything, but I just had to jump on it. And so it was, I think the time frame was like late October. So I had just missed the actual competition, and it mentioned that it was right here in Orlando. Like I said, I live in St. Cloud. So hello, it was just destiny. It was God put it right in front of me. So I had to take the opportunity. Application started. You could turn them in January, and as soon as the application period opened, I was right there applying. I'm going to use this new e.l.f. It's the Soft Glam. I have been loving this one. It doesn't make me greasy. I don't know. It's really nice. So I applied in the hopes to make it to the semifinals that were held here in Orlando. So they responded back in, I want to say May, that I was selected to participate in the semifinals. So super excited. And we had to provide like a packet, and then we had to present a talent. So the talent for the show is a lip syncing, and that's completely out of my comfort zone. So, but it was fun. It was so much fun, and meeting all the girls was so much fun. They're all amazing women, as you can imagine, serving different lengths of time, participating in all the branches and everything like that. But you know what, like women veterans, like I feel like we just connect, like we're sisters in arms. Like, you just have that bond and that commonality, like we understand each other. So it was so much fun to get to see them and just introduce ourselves and get to know each other. We just had a blast. So that was in July. No, wait, that was in June. And then July 6th is when we found out if we made it to the finalists or not. And lo and behold, I was one of the top 20, and I'm just so excited that I was able to. I used the Halo setting powder from e.l.f. Lots of e.l.f., lots of low-end makeup, guys. I'm about cheap makeup. I can't bring myself to buy expensive makeup, but you know what? It works the same. Sometimes even better. Okay. So yeah, I was selected, and now like that means the real competition is coming up. I'm gonna crack open my handy dandy Profusion palette. If you don't have this, it's at Walmart for $25. All my girlfriends know, like, this is the palette. These shades are amazing. The bronzer, contour, all of that is amazing. Blush, and then it has all of these beautiful shades in here. So, and they apply beautiful. So that is my go-to. So what was I saying? Yes, so it's October. The competition is actually October 13th. It's the day after my son's birthday. And I'm just going to apply some of that top corner. Porcelain is what it's called. Put this on my lap, actually. October, so we have to present, well, there's a panel and we have to answer some questions, and then we present our talent, and it can either be the same or it can be different from what we did at the semifinals, but mine's going to be different. I'm not going to say what it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about doing that. And so yeah, so I'm super excited, and I feel like I'm really being forced to step out of my comfort zone. Like, if you know me, or some of you don't even know, but because I may seem like an extrovert, but I'm not. I have to pretty much force myself in any type of social situation. Like, I have to say to myself, okay, you're just gonna do it. You're just gonna pretend for a little bit, I feel like. So this has really been pushing me I have to talk to people, and I'm really trying to get sponsors, so I have to push myself to do that, and it's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm enjoying it. It's just a little scary, so yeah, let me see. I'm gonna use the same brush I was using. This one's just like a Profusion brush that came in one of the palettes. You know, when my older sister found out I was doing the pageant, she was in the Air Force, so I come from a long line of military. My dad was in the service. He was in the Marines for 20 years. Both of my grandfathers were in the service. My sister joined the Air Force, and then I joined the Marine Corps. Then my little brother joined the Marine Corps, and I also am married to a Marine. His dad was a Marine. His brother served with the Marines in the Navy, and so we're just a big. And then my sister-in-law is married to a Marine, so we're a huge military family. My dad just recently became commander of the American Legion where he's at, so he's like having a ball there. I think serving in the military is such a unique experience, and then always having that connection is super important to keep those connections. Like I was saying, my sister, she was actually like, oh, I wish you would have told me, we could have did it together. And I'll tell you the truth, the only reason why I probably didn't is because she probably would have beat me, and then I would have been upset. She should have been better at me than everything. Don't tell her that. But yeah, so that was that was really funny when you told me that. But there, that's all I'm going to do for the. Oh, let me put something shiny on it. These top two, Daylight and Masquerade, are gorgeous. Apply them with my finger. And then I'm going to take that same dark shade, Rumors, that I was putting in the corner, and put it into from the outer to the inner, the lower. Pull those eyes up. That's what we want to do. Yep. May deepen that when we get finished, but so yeah, so that's a little bit about my family and my military background. So it really just made sense for me to participate in this. Let me see what else. Okay, so then I'm going to use my, these are old Sonia Kashuk. I think this is my contour. This is my bronzer. And again, this is from that Profusions palette. Is a nice I'm also going line dancing later tonight. We just started line dancing in our town, little place. Bar and Grill opened up line dancing, so I was doing my makeup for that. So okay, and then my blush, the color Vulnerable. A little bit of highlighter. And a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to use, there it is. Sorry, this is the Essence Long Lasting Twirl Up. Okay, there's that. And I forgot to do my brows, so I'm gonna do my brows real quick. There we go. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of this Milky lip gloss from NYX. You know what I forgot to do also? That I'm just going to do real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I left it in here. Maybe not. been using this Tattoo Studio brow for overlining my lips and for a little bit of nose contour. And I forgot to do that. So it's supposed to be I don't know, 24-hour. Okay, and there you have it. The hair will be different next time you see me. I'm not gonna go into that. Oh, look at these curls though. Oh my goodness. Oh, my hair's finally growing. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I really appreciate you guys watching and listening to me about this cause. I'm super excited about this journey. I'm super excited to, even if I'm not selected, I definitely want to still partner up with Final Salute and work with them to, you know, advocate them and support them in any way that I can. It's something that's super close to my heart, and I want to continue doing it. So, so yeah. So if you guys are interested in supporting me, just go on to any of my social medias, and you can find the links. I will also post them after this video goes up. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.